To everyone watching this and listening, I want to say thank you. 2022 has been an insane year. This past year has been filled with so many different milestones, so many different accomplishments, so many different things, celebrations across my entire channel, and I could not have ever done it without the love from you guys. I want to start a tradition, starting from now until however many years I go on YouTube. I want to start a tradition that the last day of every year, December 31st, I want to make a review video, which is what you're currently watching. I will go over however many minutes this video is, just talking about everything we've done this year as a collective, things that I've done for you guys, things that you guys have done for me, all the things like art pieces that we've done across the channel for different playthroughs, the amount of playthroughs we've done, the amount of games that have been on the channel, everything. I want to go over because it just, no matter how much you guys do, you guys find a way to topple it and exponentially, increase it to the furthest extent, and it is so crazy to me. I cannot even begin to say thank you. I will try to, but I don't think words exist in the human language that will ever show my gratitude to you all. Thank you guys. I really do mean it. 2022 was the biggest year by far. Just to put it in perspective, one of the biggest milestones, definitely one that just I see every single day. You guys have doubled the amount of subscribers this year for the entire Aztec Empire. We have gone from 1,100 to 2,200, which we're currently sitting at, and we're on our way to 2,300 subscribers. I want to say thank you guys. It really does mean a lot. Everything you guys have done is so crazy, and I can never show my gratitude enough. I want to go over all of the milestones now. We'll get into some further stuff later. Let's just look at all of the milestones together throughout this entire year. The community posts, for those who don't know, there's a community tab where I usually like to voice my opinions on certain things. I like to keep you guys updated with some leaks with video games or whatever it may be. News that I think is pretty important to share that I don't make an entire video format on. I just like to throw it in there to get you guys' opinions. You guys vote on polls all the time. It is really helpful for connecting with you guys. I have 27 posts throughout my entire channel. 23 out of those 27 posts on the community tab have come from this year. It is so crazy. We have done two YouTube shorts, which is a newly introduced thing. I kind of messed around with, it was nothing crazy, but it was a pretty big milestone just because we got that started. The first one that we ever did with this year, I did 2 in total. The biggest one was me playing VR chat with Berlizzi. A lot of fun. Great content. This entire year, I've made 13 playlists, which consists of multiple video games, some live streams, just different content that I like to put up into one playlist. We have done 308 videos across the entire channel this year. 52 live streams, and if you want to count the 2 shorts that we did this year, 362 uploads this entire year. Out of the 365 days in the calendar year, we have uploaded 362 out of those 365 days, which means I technically only had 3 days off. Of course, it wasn't exactly right. There's some days I didn't upload for extended amounts of time, and then times when I did come back and I did double uploads, I did triple uploads, I did uploads, and then I'll pair that with a live stream later that day. Just a lot of stuff that we really did, but if you guys want to average it, that means 1 upload every single day this entire year, and I only missed 3 days. Can we beat the next year? We're going to have to wait and see. Throughout the entirety of this year, we have also done 153 hours that I have personally live streamed alone. Just to put in that perspective, that's a 9,180 minutes. It's crazy. It's, me just sitting there in a chair playing video games, talking to you guys in chat. 153 hours straight. That's just crazy, right? A couple days ago, I did a Subnautica Below Zero live stream, which is the longest live stream that we have ever done. 8 hours, just me beginning to end, playing games and talking to you guys. I think it's from somewhere like 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, all the way up until, 8 or 9 in the afternoon, which is crazy. That's like an entire work shift. But it was just me having fun with you guys, and I cannot say thank you guys enough. I would not be doing anywhere amount of work that I do now if it wasn't for you guys. 2,900 views from live streams alone, 200,000 views on the channel, and I just want to put that into perspective Currently on my channel, and I can actually check this in real time just because I want to get every single number up to date for the final day of the year. On our entire channel, we have a collective 531,099 views on my entire channel. 530,000. 200,000 of those views have come from this year, meaning 60%. 60% of, 40%. 40% of those views have come from this year. Out of those 200,000 views, 600,000 watch time minutes, which is equivalent to 1,000 hours. I believe that's like 42 days. That's just crazy. You guys show so much support, and I want to say thank you guys. We have doubled our subscribers, like I said, 6,000 likes from you guys. Thank you guys so much. I could not thank you guys enough. That is equivalent of, like I said, 360 uploads, 362 if you want to count the shorts that we have, and we got about 6,000 likes. So to average that out for every single upload, we got about 16.5 or 16.57 on average likes per video. It's insane. Thank you guys so much. We have done 360 combined uploads, as I said, 362 if you're counting the shorts. We have done 40 different games on the channel, and it's actually more than that because, like, after looking at it, there's a couple I didn't put on there, but just to keep it, rounded out. We have played 40 different games this entire year. I have done 12 different art pieces for the channel, not including the banner art that is just for profile pictures and thumbnails. It was a lot of fun. I love doing art. That is one of my very, passionate passions that I love to share with you guys. I'm able to make my own art 24/7, every single day, all of my thumbnails, all of my channel art, every single original art piece that you guys see on my channel is from myself. And I love doing it. Like I said, I do take references, of course, and I love to take my twists on different things. Even myself, sometimes I'll make different renditions of a previous art piece. I'll take it and I'll, change it up a little bit, add a couple characteristics, change some colors, add completely new things, change entire aspects of different pieces. A lot of, outfit changes that I do from art piece to art piece. But I love to keep it all consistent nonetheless. I think it's 13. I don't know if I counted a couple of them, but, just simplicity purposes, we'll say 12 art pieces, which, coincidentally means that we made about, on average, one new art piece every single month. I think that is a great way to, keep track of what we're doing. I am not one to talk about money. That has never been a view of mine. That has never been a goal. Obviously, money is great. You can do a lot with money. You can buy so many things, and thanks to all of the help that you guys have supported me with, I was able to buy a lot of new upgrades, and I mean so many upgrades for my channel. I love to pour everything that I make from YouTube and other things such as, the Fortnite creator code King Kawato, which you guys have helped me get. I think that was last year, 2 years ago. I don't know. Time moves so crazy. Just like, perspective wise, but I digress. When it comes to all of the upgrades, I like to get the money that I make from YouTube and pour it back into YouTube so I can, play new games. I can further my setup. I like to get a lot of new stuff. In this past year, I have gotten a new table, a new, a gaming desk that I'm able to put all my stuff on. I've gotten a lot of decorations around, and definitely when we start doing, live cams and stuff like that, I'll be able to show you guys all my setup. Be able to show you guys all the decorations that I have around that I like to just sprinkle around. I've gotten a capture card this year, which allows me to upload things from my past that I really want to get into. I uploaded some PlayStation 3 video games. My favorite series ever, the God of War franchise, God of War 1, 2, and 3, along with 4 and Ragnarok currently. That we beat. So my favorite franchise of all time. And I was never able to upload it because of, technology, just how it works. There was not any new ports to PS4 or PS5. So I wasn't able to ever record it onto YouTube and, upload it for you guys in video format. But I was able to do that this year just because of one of the many upgrades that we've done around the channel. I want you guys to know that a lot of big milestones we made was financially just around the channel. You guys have helped me so much. And like I said, I never, ever do it for money. I don't, that's not a goal of mine. Obviously, if I wanted to make money, I could go get a job. I could get 2 or even 3 jobs. I could not do YouTube and just focus on making money, and I would make a lot of money. But that will never ever fulfill my dream, because that's not my dream. My dream isn't to make money. My dream is to hopefully give you guys a escape, because you guys are an escape, hopefully, as much as I am to you guys. I am able to just get lost, sit in front of a TV and a microphone, play video games, and talk about them. And as silly as that sounds, as dumb as that might seem to some people, people love it. You guys love it. You guys support me every single day for non-stop day and night hours. I mean, there's times that I get woken up at like 4 in the morning because people are blowing up a video that I didn't expect to do good. It's not that I put these videos out without any effort, because I put so much effort, right? I'm not saying that I don't put effort, but I never expected to reach the amount of love that you guys put into it, right? Because I don't think anyone ever goes into YouTube with that notion that I'm going to get this amount of views, this amount of watch time minutes, this amount of subscribers, this amount of money, whatever it may be. I don't think anyone goes into it, regardless of how big they are now. I promise you, every single YouTuber gets surprised by how much support they have, and I am no different. Another big thing that I really want to point out is this year I was able to successfully launch my YouTube channel memberships. I have 3 different tiers: the snake, the eagle, and the jaguar, that range from different things. Some may be like a shout out, some may be an upload where we do a collab together, stuff like that. That is something that is technically money based on my channel, but I don't ever expect you guys to. I never force it on you. I have announced it, and since then, I don't ever push it in your face like, hey, guys, go do this. If you guys want to support me, do this. Because as much as it does support me, I will never, ever look at you different, whether you can or cannot, financially provide to me. Because that's not what I'm here for. Like I said, and I know I've been ranting about this for a long time, but just to end it all off, the reason I do YouTube is because many, many years ago in my infancy, I guess you could say, obviously I was, a kid, a teenager, but I went through a lot of hard times, and times where I didn't have anyone there for me. I would go home and I'd flick on YouTube and I would just watch whatever there was, right? I'd watch so many different content creators, and over the past decade, I've been able to do that and just watch people play video games, and I thought it was like the best form of entertainment. As someone who's always loved video games, seeing other people play them, it was like sharing experiences, and it truly felt like people were there for me. And ever since then, I have done YouTube as a way of, hopefully, if you guys ever feel alone, if you guys ever feel like no one's there for you, I am here for you. Let's escape together. Let's play some video games. Let's get lost in fantasy worlds, because the world is a scary place. It really is. And trust me, these past couple of years, I know how scary it is. We all do. But that never means that we can't be happy, even if it's not in this reality for a given time, So being able to escape with you guys, it really does mean a lot, and that's all I could ever ask for. Continuing on, one of the biggest, most successful entire series, I guess you could say, on my channel was Elden Ring, which came out halfway through this year, that I was able to upload and play consistently for you guys. I platinumed it. Another big thing that we did this year was I platinumed video games for the first time ever. Currently, I platinumed 3 games ever in my lifetime, and they all happened this year on the channel. Elden Ring, which was one of, if not the biggest series on our channel this year. God of War Ragnarok, which is my personal favorite game of this entire year. Obviously, like I said, I love the God of War series, and Ragnarok was no different. Platinumed it. And finally, Subnautica, we platinumed that this week, just because you guys love it so much. You guys, I'd say that's probably like y'all's favorite series, which is further proven by the fact that I streamed 8 hours the other day, because you guys are just eating up Subnautica 2. By the way, I want to point out Subnautica 3 is officially announced by the content, like the devs, the creators of the game. So, it's great things to come in the near future. Back to Elden Ring, it was one of the most successful series on my channel, and through my live chat, I forgot the name of it, what they call it YouTube, the super chat system, that's what they call it. It's donations, essentially, like similar to Twitch, where if you guys want to donate like $5, $10, or whatever it may be, you guys are allowed to do that, and I receive it on my end. I receive a portion of that money, which I'm able to pocket and upgrade my systems or upgrade my background, my setup, my technology, whatever it may be, right? That is, I would say, one of the most optional, if not the most optional things. Like I said, I will never ever force you guys. I do appreciate it, and I do always shout you guys out whenever you do it, just to bring attention. Like, hey, this person went above and beyond, was able to help me in ways that I could never even imagine, right? And we have made substantial strides. Before this year, I haven't made a single dollar in YouTube donations. And this year alone, throughout all the donations, it has been crazy, crazy amounts of money. And I'm talking about you guys have donated hundreds of dollars this year. I want to kind of pinpoint in this video that a person named Pinky on the channel, a very great supporter, has donated a combined $325 through the super chat system between two different live streams. So it was literally like $10, $10, $20, $10, $20, like back to back to back to back for, I think it's like 4 or 5 hours straight for those two different live streams, so about 10 hours. It is crazy, y'all. I will never ever ask you guys for financial support to any extent, right? But when I see that you guys donate $20 at a time, $10 at a time, $5, $2, whatever it may be, any amount of money, I mean, it is so unexpected, because I will never ask you guys for that. So seeing it on my screen, it's like, wow, like, this person goes and works a hard job, I would assume, comes back home, sits down, watches, content, and is just like, I'm going to financially support this person. I will never ask you guys to do that, but it's so hard to ignore, because I don't ever ignore it. And people like Pinky, $325 is insane to donate. And to me, I mean, like I said, I was able to do so many huge different upgrades across the channel thanks to you guys, and I really do appreciate it. Another very big milestone was, like I said earlier, the launch of our YouTube memberships. I believe it was late September, and I think it was like the week or the day that I launched them. Wake90, which is another very generous supporter, became our first member, is still currently a member to this day of the Aztec Empire throughout the memberships. And it's so crazy to me, like, just to see that every single month, every single day, every single second, I'm like, wow, like, this person, you guys don't have to support me. I'm just a person who does this hopefully to, like I said, give you guys an escape. And the fact that y'all are willing enough to support me in ways that I would never expect, it's just so crazy. And thank you guys. I also want to go over some uploads, some pretty big uploads that we've done this year. Majority of these are different things, accomplishments as far as games. For those who don't know, I am a content creator of video games, but I do a couple other things, right? I do some in real life videos here and there, sprinkled throughout. We do a lot of really great stuff, I'd like to say. And let's just go over a couple of those things. We have done our very first King Coatl highlights #1, and I don't want to spoil anything, but there is a reason that is called #1. We did that this year, very beginning of this year, whereas highlights of our journey at the very first video we've ever done, all the way up until then, which was that upload. We finished Horizon Zero Dawn on the channel this year. We finished Kenna Bridge of Spirits, very underrated game. I love that game. We finished Deathloop. All three of those were games that carried over from last year to this year. Another thing is we finished Subnautica on the channel, which was from more than a year ago. So it was like early 2021 we started Subnautica, and we finally finished this year. I'm sorry it took so long, but I'm playing Subnautica 2 now, so you guys will never run out of content. For Honor, we did our return to that. It was a lot of fun. We did a lot of For Honor content, one of the biggest things on this channel this entire year. Horizon Forbidden West we played this year, which was a continuation of a game that carried on from last year. Like I said, we started Horizon Zero Dawn last year. We played and finished it this year, and then did the sequel to it, which is Forbidden West. I tried out a new game, Ghost Runner, which is unlike anything I played. It was a lot of fun. We did some State of Play recaps. For those who don't know, PlayStation State of Play is basically when Sony comes together and presents everything that's coming to PlayStation in the coming months or coming weeks or whatever it may be. And I started that. That's a new thing that I do, where I go into video format and talk about the recap of everything you missed, in case you don't want to sit through think it's like 4 hours of them talking. My 10-15 minute video will sum it all up for you guys. Tiny Tina's Attack on Dragon's Keep, I think is what it's called, is a long title. We played that DLC and of course played Tiny Tina's Wonderlands early this year. My introduction to the Borderlands series. It was a lot of fun. It was so great. Blood Hunt we played this year. We played Minecraft. We brought that to the channel. It was a lot of fun, and we'll still play it. Paladins we played. We played Rocket League after 1 year. It was more than 1 year of playing it. We returned it back to the channel. For those who don't know, for the past couple of years, like ever since the beginning of my channel, Rocket League was a game that we used to play so much on the channel. And when we brought it back, it was a lot of fun. GTA Online, we brought it to the channel. It was a lot of fun this year. You guys blow it up. You guys love the content where I customize, different cars, do apartment reviews in GTA. It's a lot of fun. Can't wait to do some more content for that. Gorilla Tag VR, another milestone that I forgot to mention is, as far as content goes, we were able to venture off. Usually it was only PS4 and PS5 content for the channel. I'll quickly go over that. We played some PC games like Minecraft, as I said, which was previously like very rarely, if ever, done before. We played Five Nights at Freddy's this year, which is also a lot of fun. I think those are like the only 2 PC games that I've ever played on the channel. So just to put that in perspective, stuff like that we're able to venture off with. We have doubled our VR games. I have an Oculus Quest 2. That's called a Meta Quest 2 now. That was able to double the amount of uploads and video games that I have on the channel. That I was able to bring here and just to really share with you guys. It was a lot of fun. We have played a lot of games like that. My first ever Nintendo Switch video game, which was Splatoon 3, which I'll go over further depth in just a second. We brought that to the channel. Like I said, is the first Switch game on the channel. My first PlayStation 3 game on the channel, which was God of War 1, 2, and 3. 3 was, different, but God of War 1 and 2. And some more to come in the future, right? But just stuff like that, it goes to show we are constantly improving, adapting, evolving all together. Thanks to you guys' support that you give to me, I'm able to update, upgrade, and give back more content to you guys. It is a beautiful cycle of love and positivity that I am so incredibly grateful for. Gorilla Tag was a lot of fun. We played FIFA 2K22. We played Echo Arena VR, which was another VR game. It was a lot of fun. We played Fall Guys. We returned to it after they updated it again. It was a lot of fun. Dead by Daylight, a game that I played in my personal time way before. I think I even started YouTube. If not, no, it was like maybe a year after I started YouTube. But I was able to bring it to the channel. It's a game that I play in my personal time that I started playing on the channel. You guys love it. And it's just a constant reminder that things that I do in my personal time, things from my personal life that I love to bring to you guys. You guys just blow it up with love and ask for more of it. And that is just so heartwarming to me. In Multiverses, which was a very big game that came out this year, according to the Game Awards, it was the best fighting game this year. It was a great game, a lovely game. I loved playing it all the time. I would say I credit that as one of the biggest reasons that we blew up this year was because of all of the love from the Multiverses community. Big shout out to you guys. I reached top 100 with one of the characters, Garnet from Steven Universe. I mained her. I got to top 100. It was ranked number 95. I was the 95th player Garnet main in the entire world. It's crazy to say, y'all. Very big accomplishments this year. Another thing, like I said, I brought a capture card thanks to you guys, which it's such a small device, but the things that you can do with it is so incredibly huge. It's about the size of a USB, but like I said, we can do so much with it. We've done Nintendo Switch games, like I said, and PlayStation 3 games already just in this year, and more to come next year. I promise you guys that. We launched our Aztec memberships, God of War 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3. Like I said, my favorite franchise of all time. That I was able to wholeheartedly and, I guess, wholesomely, bring to you guys something from my childhood, from my young childhood that I was able to bring. Splatoon 3, my first Switch game on the channel. God of War 4 and Ragnarok, which are some great games. Ragnarok, probably my favorite game now. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. We played the beta on the channel. We played Overwatch 2. The launch came out this year. Rest in peace, Overwatch 1. A great game that we played before this year. We were able to bring the sequel to. Just, things like that I love to see. Resident Evil 1, we started and finished it this year. And, of course, for next year, we'll play Resident Evil 2, 3, and then 4 in March when it comes out. The remastered, of course, we have the first ever live reading, which is a new thing I did this year for Halloween. First ever, I think it called it like King Reads or something like that. Just a lot, when you guys put out as much content as I do, sometimes you'll forget just, names, titles of videos. But essentially, on Halloween this year, I wanted to do a new thing where I brought in a short story from Edgar Allan Poe, and I read it to you guys live. I guess voice acting debut in a sense, if you really want to call it that. But I was able to put, some soul into reading short stories for the spirit of Halloween, and it was a lot of fun. Some new things we done on the channel. I did my first ever reactions. Before this year, we only ever did like reactions of like live events for Fortnite. I was able this year to bring out some showcases. I'll go over that in a second when we get to the live stream section. But basically, just to bring that up to you guys, I did some reactions of videos where I actually, beginning to end, watch a video, a trailer of a movie coming out, or some gameplay from like Overwatch 2, how they do cinematics. I was able to watch it beginning to end, give my commentary on it, and you guys absolutely love my reactions. So thank you guys so much. We did our Valkyrie fights in God of War. I just want to throw that in there because, I am one of the best gamers of all time. We platinumed Elden Ring. Like I said, it was me beating Elden Ring beginning to end. Not once, not twice, but 3 different times. We did all the boss fights multiple times. I beat, the hardest bosses, what people say, Malenia and, Godric and all the people, Elden Beast. I clapped everyone. I'm the best gamer of all time. We did Blades and Sorcery, which is a VR game. A lot of fun. I still need to upload more of that. It was a lot of fun. Forspoken demo that we played pretty recently. A game that I wanted to play in the future that I was able to get my hands on. A pretty cool game. I really do like it. Sky, Children of Light, a really good game. Immersive, relaxing kind of visual novel put into a video game. I guess is the best way I could describe it. Put that onto the channel. Subnautica 2 very recently. And just yesterday, Hollow Knight, which I was able to debut on the channel. Never played it before. Very fun game already. Cannot wait to see more of it. Now, going into the live streams this year, starting off from, I believe this is chronological order. This entire year for live streams, we played Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally the first month of this year. It was a lot of fun. So much fun. We played Subnautica. We beat it on the channel. Horizon Forbidden West. We did Elden Ring through live streams. We did Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep. PlayStation State of Plays that we've done. We did some Capcom showcases. We did the Bloodborne kind of gameplay. I didn't finish it, but I did start it. It was a lot of fun. Final Fantasy VII. Never played any Final Fantasy game before this year. We did that on live stream. GTA grinding live streams, which were a lot of fun. I gotta hop on and do some more of that. Silent Hill showcase. We did a Resident Evil showcase. God of War Ragnarok launch party, which was probably one of the most fun, say top 5, if not top 3, most fun live streams that I've done on the entire channel. Basically, we just watched a lot of content that was God of War related. God of War 4 going into the very night, and at midnight, I went to go pick up God of War Ragnarok in store, which was a crazy experience, a lot of fun. And then we were able to play it the very next day when we woke up. Finished downloading, I think it's like 80 gigabytes, right? But I digress. A lot of fun. We platinumed Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, and of course Subnautica. We reacted to the Game Awards from beginning to end, which was the first time we did this on the channel. It was so much fun, and I want to say thank you guys. And then finally, we started playing Subnautica 2 on live streams, and that is just some of all of the things that we did this year. I know this video is long. It's almost 30 minutes. I can see the timer right now. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I know I am losing my voice, but I will lose my voice a million times over if it means I can get out words that even begin to describe 1%, a very small part of what I want to tell you guys and what you guys mean to me. In word form, it is taking away my voice, and I will definitely go rest it after this so I can give some more content for tomorrow. But definitely, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. For those who have stayed tuned to the very end, we're about to hit 30 minutes of this video. How you doing? You having a good day? I hope you're having a great day, because I'm having a phenomenal day. Thank you guys so much. Like I say over and over and over, I really do appreciate everything you guys have done for me and everything that I have hopefully been able to give to you guys. I hope you all continue to support me in the future. We have so much stuff planned this year. 2023 is going to be a great year. I promise you guys, 2023 will be bigger and it'll be harder pause than we have ever been. Double pause this entire year. Another thing I totally forgot to mention, we did an unboxing video this year. We've only had 2 on the channel, technically, with our Oculus, and then this year with some G Fuel, which was the first time I tried it. It was a lot of fun, like I said. Just things to sprinkle in there. Thank you guys so much for everything. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video now because I can talk and rant 24/7 about how you guys mean to me. Thank you guys so much. I want you guys to comment down below, please, if anything. What was your guys' favorite part about this year, both in and outside of the channel? What do you guys remember the most being like the number one, most memorable part of our channel this year? And what would you guys like to see next year? Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is King Quaddle. Hope you guys are all having an amazing year. And thank you guys for all of the memories. Until next year, I will see you guys in the very first upload of the year tomorrow. Happy New Year. Have a great day, guys. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys all have a great year as much as I did, if not more. And of course, I will see you guys all in the new year. Have a great day. Great year. Stay safe. Take care. Peace. Adios. And until next time, my beautiful Aztec Empire. Bye-bye.